I'm at the Team Liquid apartments right now, joined by Youngbin, who is now joined Team Liquid, returned to Team Liquid, I guess I should say in a sense, because you were on Team Liquid Academy, right?
Yeah, I was.
Yeah. So, interestingly, you're joining as an AD carry.
Yeah.
How did this happen?
I'm not really sure. So when I was in UCI, right? Obviously I was playing mid for UCI, and then like few days ago, a few weeks ago, right? And they contacted me that if I want to try out as an AD carry, and then I've been playing AD carry like before I wall swap. So I thought like maybe I would just give it a shot. You know, it's a tryout. Nothing's gonna hurt me.
So you said you had been playing AD carry previously?
Yeah, in a Challenger series before.
Okay.
Before I joined TLA.
And I guess things went okay in scrims?
Yeah.
Yeah. What was your first reaction whenever you started to hear them say, hey, we're taking Piglet, putting a mid lane, but we want you, a mid laner, to try out for AD carry?
I mean, I wasn't really surprised or anything at all because, like, when I watched TL Scream, Golden Glue obviously wasn't really doing a great job to carry the team as a mid. So, and Piglet always wanted to, or like he's capable of playing mid role, and he has a really good mechanical skill. So, I wasn't really surprised, and I was just surprised that they contacted me.
What has your past couple of days been like playing AD carry?
Nothing really different than compared to when I was playing mid because.
I mean, there's another person in your lane.
Yeah,
with
that's
you.
true.
That's
Okay,
a
yeah,
different
that's
thing.
a different thing. Yeah,
I mean,
true.
it's very different, right? In some sense.
I would say it's more easier because, like, you know, obviously I'm not the only one laning, so I have Matt to cover my mistakes that I make in the lane. So it was easier, I would say. It's easier.
In a sense, I think you have the harder job because Piglet has to go mid, but he's still there by himself and he just kind of figures that out along the way. And in another sense, you have to now remember how to play with a support and develop that synergy. How has it been being with Matt?
I think him and I are laning really well, and like the scrim results, like the laning phases, we're absolutely doing well. So, I don't think there's any problem out there.
From a collegiate level, it's also very interesting because first off, UCI was doing very well, if I am correct, right?
Yeah, we were.
And you had this good thing going there. You had just returned to university, right?
Yeah.
And then halfway through the semester, I guess it's kind of the beginning. I don't know what UCI
quarter
thinks.
system.
Yeah, quarter system. You suddenly are, bailing essentially on not just the team, but also on the school, right? Like you had all this academic stuff going on, I'm sure, in classes. Was it tough at all to move over to this?
Definitely. I mean, it wasn't really that tough because LCS is everyone gamer's dream, right? But I wouldn't have like choose to come even though I made the tryout if I thought that I wouldn't be able to compete at LCS level. But like when I was trying out and I was playing scrims, like the scrim results were really nice and I was like popping off like during the scrim. So I thought like, oh, maybe I can do this, right? So that's why I choose to come here.
With all due respect, based on your experience so far, how confident are you that the LCS team will be able to compete at an LCS level? Because I mean, it hasn't been a very good start for the team so far, the split. Was that a factor at all in your decision? And do you have any concerns?
I kind of had a concern because if you get relegated, like I will be out of the school and I would have nothing to do for like a few months to re-enroll to the school, right? But it didn't really affect my decision because when I played tryouts, I mean when I was in the tryouts, right? I could see how the team is playing, right? And then like I don't think there is a problem. Like I had no doubt that we will not get relegated, basically.
Okay. Yeah. High aspirations, I guess.
Yeah.
So, I mean, what are your expectations for the team?
Definitely, I want to go playoff. That's my first goal.
Okay. And do you think, obviously not relegation, but do you think there's a chance at playoffs with this team?
Well, I would say it's kind of doubtful for spring split because like I just joined the team, so we have to figure out how the team communication and stuff like that. But I would say we'll make it to playoff for summer.
And then finally, how do you feel you will measure up against some of the other AD carries in the LCS? Do you look at any of these guys and say, I'm going to be better than that guy on day one?
To be honest, like I don't think like they're obviously really good, right? There are some AD carries that are really good, so like I really respect them at all. But like I don't think it's not like okay, I'm scared to lane against them. Like I don't have any feeling towards any AD carry right now, or any bot duo right now.
Well, is there anything you want to say to any of the Team Liquid fans who are going to be tuning in and seeing you in the bot lane, seeing Piglet mid lane, and going, "Who is this guy? What's happening?" Yeah.
Well, one thing I would say, I mean, like there was a like people figured out like somehow that I will be playing for AD carry for the split, right? And there were like some doubts that like who is this guy? You know, he's been in mid for TLA. Why is he playing AD carry all of a sudden? But you know, well, I cannot really say that like, oh, I'm really good. You just trust me or thing. You know, just watch the game, right? That's the only thing that only thing that I can prove myself that I'm LCS level AD carry.
Very good. Well, thank you so much, Youngbin. I'm excited to see how the team does and how you fare in this new position. For everyone else, you can check out the rest of our coverage of all things LCS, esports, and more here at Yahoo Esports.